Except a couple of hours later. Yeah, I can see the daylight from here.
Off we go.
Why, hello. Couth Buzzard, can you make some noise so people know that you're in here? Thank you. This is very weird to me, but I'm digging it, right? Just the other day we had the lovely guys from Kessel Garden in here, and it was starting to feel like a party, and it's just takes some getting used to, but I'm loving it because we were having so many shows before COVID, and COVID is the reason that this is a fundraiser, because like a lot of places, we did get hit really hard not being able to have people in here gathering and opening their mouths and possibly producing spittle out into the universe.
And buying things.
Yes, exactly. So this is a fundraiser. If you are here in the room right now, this little box here is the box for any donations that you want to put in for the Couth Buzzard. And if you are on the internet box, there should be a URL just below me of the GoFundMe link for our ongoing GoFundMe. It's right there. Oh, cool. Okay, so that's that's that. There will be a little intermission, so y'all can have some snacks and drinks and things. And yeah, I am very happy to be filmed by this robot that Chris has set up brilliantly. To introduce the Whateverlys brothers, we're so happy to have them back. This is really exciting. We thank you guys for being here and doing this fundraiser for us. Y'all are going to enjoy yourselves immensely. So I will hand it over to Chris Glanister and Dan Roberts, the Whateverlys brothers. Yay!
Brother?
Oh my God! It's a frickin' audience. Wow.
Yeah.
What's that?
We're slowly getting used to that whole concept.
Yeah.
Even though we've been mostly online since June 6th of last year.
June 6th of last year, yeah.
So, shall I do my little spiel about the third brother?
Yes.
Okay,
Please,
and then we can start
yes.
the first song. We're still getting used to the idea of being a duo. So what we told our audience back in Richland a couple weeks back was just for tonight, the purpose of tonight, y'all are the third brother.
Yeah.
So y'all sing along now. 1, 2, 3, and. Windsor is a lovely port we're proud to sing about. There's a warehouse full of whiskey, though the Yankees do without. And when customs asked us where we're bound, we ship our oars and shout, we're bound for Valparaiso in a row. Pull your oars, we're bound away, with 1,000 quarts of whiskey bound for Valparaiso Bay. And we haven't no intention for to see the USA. We're bound for Valparaiso in a row. Now some say for an ocean trip our craft is much too small, but we bold Canadian lads don't fear a little Cape Horn squall. And a deep sea schooner's much too big to shoot Niagara Falls. We're bound for Valparaiso in a row. Pull your oars, we're bound away, with 1,000 quarts of whiskey bound for Valparaiso Bay. And we haven't no intention for to see the USA. We're bound for Valparaiso in a row. Now Michigan is very close and Chile very far. We are expert navigators, we can steer by any star. But the cat pissed on the sextant and we don't know where we are. Oh, we're bound for Valparaiso in a row. Pull your oars, we're bound away, with 1,000 quarts of whiskey bound for Valparaiso Bay. And we have no intention for to see the USA. We're bound for Valparaiso in a row. We've set sail for Valparaiso 27 times this week, and every time we've gotten to the mouth of Muddy Creek, we've had to jettison our cargo because the old locks leak. They're bound for Valparaiso in a row. Pull your oars, we're bound away, with 1,000 quarts of whiskey bound for Valparaiso Bay. And we have no intention for to see the USA. We're bound for Valparaiso in a row. Now some sing of Vancouver, St. John and Halifax, but these salty water cities, they have nothing Windsor lacks. We have a dory load of whiskey and the muscles in our backs. We're bound for Valparaiso in a row. Pull your oars, we're bound away, with 1,000 quarts of whiskey bound for Valparaiso Bay. And we have no intention for to see the USA. rising. We're bound for Valparaiso, bound for Valparaiso, bound for Valparaiso in a rowboat. Y'all in good voice tonight.
Yes, indeed. Boy, it's been a while. This is so good. So good to see you all. Yeah.
So
this
this
is
is our song,
Yeah.
written by Greg Brown, and a friend of mine in the Tri-Cities, who I actually was able to sing it for 2 weeks ago, gave me a tape, a cassette tape, remember those little things, from a Prairie Home Companion show. This will be one of several Prairie Home Companion referenced songs of the evening.
And it's actually not anywhere you can find.
Well, it is, because Rob found some lyrics for it that were like totally different from what I know.
Oh, I know. But there's like I found one video somewhere of this, and it's so and anytime it was a video of him doing it at the Cape Wolf Folk Festival, and that's about it. There's nothing else. There's no other recording of it at all. So,
Anyway,
yeah.
it's called Slow Food. It's a protest song about fast food. Got to do at least one protest song, or we lose our union card.
What union card?
I've got one, don't you?
No.
You did for a month. Though.
I did for a month. Yeah.
That's
He-
Lake Union.
He was a fellow traveler.
Yeah.
Anyway, we hope this will make you so hungry that at intermission you will just all dash for the food there. Some people want that fast food 2 minutes and they grouch. But give me ham-baked all day long and help me to the couch. Help me to the sofa, put some lazy music on. I like to think about that ham long after it is gone. I want some slow food, gravy and mashed potatoes. Bring me that slow food to slowly infiltrate us. I don't want that McDonald's, I want a cook and not a clown. Bring me some slow soup or stew and I'll slowly eat it down. I don't want no food with funny names, no neon on a sign. A man can't live on packaging and conceptual design. I want that slow food, slow meats and sauce and pasta. Bring me that slow food. Well, I don't need it no faster. Let's start it cooking in the morning. Let it simmer, let it rise. We get home with hot, fresh bread, soup, and chicken pies. Let the juices run together with the spices and the greases, and improve by slow osmosis and absorption and synthesis. Bring me that slow food. Oh yeah, I want some slow food. Let someone else go to Burger King, the Colonel's carry out. I want my food to know itself before it knows my mouth. Let's start it early, put it in the oven, leave a little time for some talking and some loving. Bring me that slow food. Oh yeah, I want some slow food. Bring me that slow food. Well, I'll be going right down here for some of that slow food. Whateverlys Brothers, we like to kind of consider ourselves a museum of song.
A place where songs maybe go
Or
to
maybe-
die.
Or the freak show of songs.
So, however, this one you'll know. So we've actually got some new tunes, believe it or not. In a year and a half, we found a couple. Actually, it was so in doing the Fortnight of Doom, which, by the way, will be happening tomorrow at 5 o'clock, and with the marvelous whatever the heck they're called.
Notable Journey.
Notable Journey, yes.
Gordon and Bosch.
Yeah.
A couple folks who've been playing guitar together for decades, and you can imagine how good they've gotten.
Yeah.
Even if they weren't good to start out with, which I think they were.
We have this habit of getting people on the show that are better than us.
That has been an ongoing pattern of aspiration, shall I say?
So yeah.
What are we doing? Okay, you're
that
going to
one.
do something, and I'm going to follow along.
That'd be good. So this is our theme song. Hooray for our band of happy ragged folks, telling old stories and fireside jokes, living for the music, the love and the laughs. Hooray for the refrain. Our racketers and browsies, rebels and tramps, travelers who ramble from camp to camp, dodgers and swagmen, vandals and rounders, wandering hobos town to town. So come and join the circle and the jolly, jolly crew, squatters and crusties who make their own rules, riverbed beggars, carousers and thieves, our only motto and the key. Hooray for our band of happy ragged folks, tell the old stories and fireside jokes, live for the music, the love and the laughs. Hooray for the refrain. Oh, migrating drifters, buskers on the street, minstrels and gypsies, no shoes on our feet, drovers and rovers, nomad souls, breaking feral vagabond, laying down their roads. Well, tree citizen diggers, wobblies and the like, monkey reg and saboteurs, wood and shuladites, ball wiggles and tricksters, elves and sprites. We left the dozers burning and escaped into the night. Hooray for our band of happy ragged folks, tell old stories and fireside jokes, live for the music, the love and the laughs. Hooray for the refrain. Well, wizards, well, winos and drunkards, a stout drinking crew, dancing on the tables, slamming down the brew. We don't care if in the morning our heads need to be thirst. Pint after pint, there's no limit to our thirst. Well, wizards and sages, druids and knaves, outcast freaks, warriors bring, Amazons and vegans, children of the tribe. Here we are awakening, alive, alive, alive. Hooray for our band of happy ragged folks, tell old stories and fireside jokes, live for the music, the love and the laughs. Hooray for the refrain. We come in all colors, stripes and spots, raging grannies and punkers, the rebel in our lot. We don't care what we look like and we don't wear underwear. Go ahead and stare, we are everywhere. Hooray for our band of happy ragged folks, tell old stories and fireside jokes, live for the music, the rap and the laughs. Hooray for the refrain. Hooray for the refrain. Think about that song. It rather describes rather well pretty much most of my friends. Yeah. I don't know that my friends.
Not, I think,
in a good way.
Yeah, and not any one of them totally.
Well,
yeah. I'll have to ponder that one a little more.
Okay, this is another one you know. So I'm going to bring this down a tiny bit. There we go. That'll do better. Now, there we go. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you away, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you away. We're bound away, cross the wide Missouri. Shenandoah, I love your daughter. Away, you rolling river. Off of her right across the raging water. Away, we're bound away. Across the wide Missouri. For 7 long years I've been a rover. Away, you rolling river. Ah, but I'll return and be your lover. Away, we're bound away. Across the wide Missouri. For Shenandoah, I took a notion. Away, rolling river, for to sail across the mighty ocean. Away, we're bound away. Across the wide Missouri. For Shenandoah, I'm bound to leave you. Away, rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I'll not deceive you. Away, we're bound away. Across the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Away, rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Away, we're bound away. Across the wide Missouri. Oh, very nice. Well done. Ooh, okay.
Wow, good. I can hear you better now.
Good.
All
That's-
right.
that's a
well,
plus.
we're going to stay kind of out to sea here. Lost at sea, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I guess I introduced this before as our little toss at critical race theory via Randy Newman, via Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee, actually, was the arrangement that I got this from, of all people. That was on one of those round things about this size, you know, black. thing
Well, you know,
around circle.
Lazy Susan, a laser disc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They actually they don't have enough presses to make records right now.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah. In fact, they don't have a vinyl either. So,
Well,
yeah.
they do, but they're on a container ship off.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I should be headed to the beach right about now just to see what's washing up. I heard actually there's washing machines.
Oh!
Washing machines washing up on the fly. Not kidding.
Long Beach washing machine and recovery center.
All right. Sorry.
Like the song is serious? In America, you get food to eat. Don't have to run through the jungle and scuff up your feet. You just sing about Jesus and drink wine all day. Come on, be an American. Ain't no lion, ain't no tiger, ain't no mambo snake. Just a sweet watermelon and a buckwheat cake. You'll be as happy as a man can be. Come on, boat, little walk, sail away with me. Sail away, sail away. We will cross the mighty ocean into Charleston Bay. Sail away, sail away. We will cross the mighty ocean into Charleston Bay. In America, every man is free to take care of his home and raise a family. You'll be as happy as a monkey in a monkey tree. Y'all gonna be an American. Sail away, sail away. We will cross the mighty ocean into Charleston Bay. Sail away, sail away. We will cross the mighty ocean into Charleston Bay. Sail away, sail away, we will cross the mighty ocean into Charleston Bay. Sail away, sail away, we will cross the mighty ocean into Charleston Bay.
Ah, yes. All right. Well, this will be I hope you guys are ready for something that you probably haven't done in a while. And that is singing a shanty with other people in the same room.
Actually, we don't have any shanties.
We do? Yeah, we do.
Nothing's a shanty.
Well, it's close enough, for God's sake.
Tom Lewis wrote it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
like-
that probably helps
Uh-huh.
some.
Well, it's a maritime song, for goodness sake.
Do we know how our balance is by any chance
Our balance? I don't know.
on through these things?
Hard
And-
to tell, but it's probably okay at this point.
Okay.
You know. This dirty town has been my home since the last time I was sailing. But I'll not stay another day. I'd sooner be a whaling. Except that we actually take pictures of the whales now, just to be clear. Oh Lord above, send down a dove with beak as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes what sells bad beer to sailors. Paid off me score and then ashore, me money soon was flying foot. With Judy Lee upon my knee and in my ear a line. Oh Lord above, send down a dove with beak as sharp as razors to cut the throats
What sells bad beer to sailors?
With me newfound friends and me money spends, and just as fast as a winkin', when I make to clear the slate, the landlord says, keep drinking. Oh Lord above, send down a dove with beak as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes. What sells bad beer to sailors? With me money gone and me clothes in pawn and duty set for leaving. Ah, sucker! 6 months pay gone in. Oof, 3 days and duty is not grieving. Oh Lord above, send down a dove with beak as sharp as razors. When cut the throats of them there blokes. What sells bad beer to sailors? And when the crimp comes round, well, I'll take his pound and his hand I'll be shaking. Tomorrow morn, sail for the Horn, just as dawn is breaking. Oh Lord above, send down a dove with beak as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes. What sells bad beer to sailors? Well, for one last trip from port I'll ship, and when I'm back I'm swearing I'll settle down in my hometown and go no more seafaring.
Until the next time.
Oh Lord above, send down a dove with beak as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes. What sells bad beer to sailors? Amen.
Amen. Okay, let's have a C sharp or a G sharp.
All right.
Let's just do this song.
So we're doing, in our term, this is argapella. Oh, G sharp, right? Yeah.
Something like that.
G sharp, yeah, G
There's
sharp.
one of those in a C
Well,
sharp.
maybe it's an
Take
A
your
fl-
pick,
it
whichever
might be
one's
an A-
closest.
Might be an A flat. Is that close?
Okay, yeah, I'll take.
There we go.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Some people say a man is made out of mud, a poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones and a mind that's weak and the back of that's strong. You load a 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the straw boy said, well, bless my soul, you loaded 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble are my middle name. I was raised in the canebrake by an old mama line. Ain't no high-toned woman make me walk the line. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Well, you see me coming better, Step aside, a lot of men didn't. A lot of men died. I got one fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. You loaded 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go out. My soul to the company store. Ooh, I owe my soul to the company store. All right, we take you all to the next gig if we could afford it. All right, this was kind of my early folk hit in the Seattle area.
Mm-hmm. That's an A flat again.
What?
C sharp, that's what it says. Okay, just let me know when you're ready.
That's just not referring to
Just
me.
pick something.
All right, pick a note, any note really. Summer rose up, but we floats down, way down the Ohio to Shawnee Town. And it's hard on the beach or she moves too slow, way down in Shawnee Town on the Ohio. Now the current's got her and we'll take up the slack. We'll float her down to Shawnee Town and bushwhack her back. And it's hard on the beach shore, she moves too slow, way down in Shawnee Town on the Ohio. The whiskey's in the jug, boys, the wheat is in the sack. We'll trade 'em down to Shawnee Town and bring the rock salt back. And then it's hard on the beach shore, she moves too slow, way down in Shawnee Town on the Ohio. Got a gal in Louisville, one in New Orleans. When I get to Shawnee Town, gonna see my Indian queen. And then it's hard on the beach shore, she moves too slow, way down in Shawnee Town on the Ohio. Water's mighty warm, boys, the air is cold and dank, and the cursed fog gets so thick you cannot see the bank. And it's hard on the beach shore, she moves too slow, way down in Shawnee Town on the Ohio. Been a-working on this river, boys, so that burned many years. Sometimes this water, boys, seems like this old heart's tears. And then it's hard on the beach shore, she moves too slow, way down in Shawnee Town on the Ohio. Well, summer rose up, but we floats down, way down the Ohio to Shawnee Town. And it's hard on the beach shore, she moves too slow, way down in Shawnee Town on the Ohio. That's way down in Shawnee Town on the Ohio.
There you go. We recently just did a show in Richland, our first show out of town. And this is a fairly new song for us. We've done it like once before a long time ago. And so this is actually the...
What?
We're doing
This one.
that one, yes. Read your thing. So this is the Pasco version of a common...
The Tri-Cities version, yeah.
Well, the Pasco version, Tri-Cities, yeah, okay. This is, anybody who's ever sailed before, you will completely identify with this song.
We'd like to dedicate this to Tom and Danae, actually.
Yeah, it's called Tanqueray Martini's O. G, right? There we go.
CG.
Yeah, that's my G. You want C?
I don't know. Okay. Well, we pulled out of Pasco town with a fleet of stink pots all around, when from up on deck the call came down. Tanqueray martinis, oh. And all the captains and the crew must have the drink you can see right through. There's really nothing else will do. Tanqueray martinis, oh. So hold the sheet back with one hand. Set your drink down if you can, and never sail out of sight of land. Tanqueray martinis, oh.
It's 9 pots gin to 1 vermouth, the sailor's friend, if you wanna, from Columbia Park to Chihuahua.
Tanqueray martinis, oh.
Makes Finley girls look so fine, rigged loose up front and snug behind, with a packing slip by Calvin Klein.
Tanqueray martinis, oh. So hold the sheet back with one hand. Set your drink down if you can, and never sail out of sight of land. Tanqueray martinis, oh. This sailing life's the life for me. The boat ain't cheap, but the wind is free.
About the only thing.
And if you can't make way in a dead calm sea, there's Tanqueray martinis, oh. And we don't flinch when the boat does heel. The short straw has to man the wheel, while the rest turn green staring at the keel. Tanqueray martinis, oh. So hold the sheet back with one hand. Set your drink down if you can, and never sail out of sight of land. Tanqueray martinis, oh.
To Clover Island we did put in, we'd be nearly out of gin. To continue on would be a sin.
Tanqueray martinis, oh.
The captain's laid out on the floor. He being elected to get some more, but he broke his leg trying to get on shore.
Tanqueray martinis, oh.
So
hold your sheet back with one hand. Set your drink down if you can, and never sail out of sight of land. Tanqueray martinis, oh. As we sailed back to Pasco town, we struck a shoal and ran aground. But we don't care, pour another round of Tanqueray martinis, oh. When the urge next strikes to sail away, I think that we'll just spend the day with the anchor dropped in our mooring bay. Tanqueray martinis, oh. So hold the sheet back with one hand. Set your drink down if you can, and never sail out of sight of land. Tanqueray martinis, oh.
yeah. There's a Port Townsend version of this that we were going to do for the Port Townsend Wooden Boat Show that never happened. And there's an East Coast version of this, which was the original. And
by John Campbell.
John Campbell wrote this.
Look him up. He's a brilliant songwriter.
And then the where we got it from, which was our friends Shanghai on the Willamette doing the Portlandia version of it. So. Yes. All right. So this is a new song.
And actually, their version of it made it onto a compendium of John Campbell covers.
Yes.
Called I think. Did I write that?
Right.
Oh, and the song before was written by Dylan Buston.
Yes.
Although it fooled me for quite a while until Hank Kramer told me that it wasn't traditional, and he was right. So I was able to send money to Dylan Buston.
Come on, give me the pick. Come on. There we go.
I got a pick. You got a pick?
Yeah, I got it.
But there's still no shove, huh?
Yeah. No shove.
No
Yeah.
shove. This is the week of no shove capo.
So, sometime this year, I got this call from my friend Mary Garvey, who said, "By the way, you're going to sing this song." And I said, "What song is that?" She said, "It's called 70, and I need you to do it because you're the only person that could actually do the accent right." And so I said, "Okay," because you'd never really say no to Mary Garvey. when it comes to this kind
At
of
your
thing.
peril.
Yeah, at your peril. Trust
Peril
me, I
of your
know.
soul.
She was putting one of her compilations together. It was about fishing or salmon or something. No, it wasn't salmon.
Herring.
Herring. Okay, yes.
Yeah, she's already done cod and salmon.
Yeah, she said
Yeah.
she's done cod and she's salmon. I think there's
Yeah.
crabs somewhere in there.
And probably given current popularity, she'll do a squid one of these days.
Yeah. So this is called 310. It tells the story of basically a really bad storm that happened on a bunch of fishing boats outside the waters outside of Grimsby in the northeast part of England. And so the body count is pretty high on this one, which of course needs to happen. Got to have a high body count. So, and here we go. Methinks I see a host of craft spreading their sails alay, as down the Humber they do glide, bound for the cold North Sea. Methinks I see us. Methinks I. Oh God, let me start this again. Methinks I see a host of craft spreading their sails alee, as down the Humber they do glide, bound for the cold North Sea. Methinks I see a wee small craft and crew with hearts so brave, going out to earn their daily bread upon the restless waves. And it's
10 boys and men were lost from Grimsby town.
from Yarmouth down to Scarborough,
Many hundreds more were drowned.
their herring
Craft their trawlers,
their fishing
smacks as well.
They long to fight that bitter night and battle with the swell. October's night brought such a sight was never seen before. There were masts and yarns and broken spars washed up upon the shore. There was many a heart of sorrow, there was many a heart so brave. There was many a true and noble lad to find a watery grave. And it's
10 boys and men were lost from Grimsby town.
from Yarmouth down to
Scarborough, many hundreds more were drowned.
their
Herring craft their trawlers,
their fishing
smacks as well.
They long to fight that bitter night and battle with the swell. Methinks I see them yet again as they leave the land behind, casting their nets into the sea, the fishing shoals to find. Methinks I see them yet again, and all on board's all right, with the sails close reefed and the decks cleared up and the side lights burning bright.
And it's 10 boys and men were lost from Grimsby town.
From Yarmouth down to Scarborough,
Many hundreds more were drowned.
their
Herring craft their trawlers,
their fishing
smacks as well.
they long to fight that bitter night and battle with the swell. And it's
10 boys and men were lost from Grimsby town.
from Yarmouth down to Scarborough,
Many hundreds more were drowned. Herring craft their trawlers,
their fishing
smacks as well.
they long to fight that bitter night and battle with the swell. I do like that song. We
Oh, whoops.
Yes, I need to.
Well, yeah, I can
Make
play
a
mandolin on
quick
this,
change.
okay? I don't need to change
Yes.
instruments, I just have to slap on a...
Quick moment to say that this is indeed a fundraiser to everybody out there as well, and we are honored to be here. And because one of the reasons that we're honored to be here and we want to do this is because, in my opinion, in my considerable, humble, not so humble opinion, this is one of the finer acoustic venues in Seattle when it comes to this kind of a thing. And we need to make sure that it stays here.
And they got great books, too.
Oh yeah, and books and everything, and
So just remember, it's never too late to donate.
absolutely not. And we're streaming both to YouTube and to Facebook, and they will be available after the fact. And because the GoFundMe is right on the page, you can't miss it. Please donate. Yeah. Even if you don't like us, just donate because these people are great. Well, you know. All right, another one, you should know. Fare thee well, me Juliana.
Shallow, shallow brown.
Fare thee well, me Juliana.
Shallow, shallow brown.
And it's shallow in the morning.
Shallow, shallow brown.
Just as the day was dawning.
Shallow, shallow brown.
Yes, our packet leaves tomorrow.
Shallow, shallow brown.
And it fills me heart with sorrow. Shallow,
Shallow brown.
for I love to gaze upon you.
Shallow, shallow brown.
And to spend me money on you.
Shallow, shallow brown.
Now you are the only treasure.
Shallow, shallow brown.
And I love you still full measure.
Shallow, shallow brown.
In me cradle lies me baby.
Shallow, shallow brown.
I don't want no other lady.
Shallow, shallow brown.
Oh, me wife and baby greet me.
Shallow, shallow brown.
It just breaks me heart to leave you.
Shallow, shallow brown.
For I'm bound away to leave you.
Shallow, shallow brown.
But I never will deceive you.
Shallow, shallow brown.
Fare thee well, me Juliana.
Shallow, shallow brown.
Fare thee well, me Juliana.
Shallow, shallow brown.
Okay. All right, another one you know. We carefully choreographed this so that we're changing instruments at the same time. And when Rob was here, we'd do it every now and again so that all three of us would be changing instruments at the same time.
Guess who writes the set list?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's right. This is the 2 capos for the price of 1 song.
There we go. Yeah, I've got a paper here. So all the way
But
up.
still no shove.
Yes. He's whining because he lost his capo somewhere.
I lost my shub capo somewhere.
Dan, you do know where I work.
I know, no, and the thing was that he said, when you're at Dusty Strings, because I actually worked there as well, and he said, could you get me a stand and a shub capo? And I forgot. So I was there yesterday, totally forgot. So
Okay,
okay,
that works.
all the way up. There's a
2 Kaisers instead of a Kaiser and a shub.
yeah. Okay,
Have
okay.
I said enough of this to get some money from those 2 capo companies?
Sponsored by. So there's a Scottish country dance step called a strathspey, and it's a kind of a skip, and this shows up in my arrangement of this version of this song because it's Scottish, and it's of course the Mingulay boat song all the way in the north of England, north of the UK,
Britain.
Scotland. God, here we go. All the islands that were once populated by fishermen and so forth, and
Sheep.
a little song about that. The last verse is actually not written, not traditional. It was written by my good friend Rob Folsom. And yeah.
And actually, he wrote the next to the last verse of Shawneetown.
Yes. Oh, right.
That's right.
Yes.
Been working on this river. That's his
Yeah.
verse.
So Rob was quite a poet and a lyricist. Yeah. Heel-ya-ho, boys. Let her go, boys. Bring her head around into the weather. Heel-ya-ho, boys. Let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to make a What care we, boys, how wide the minch is? What care we, boys, of windy weather? When we know that every inch is sailing homeward to make a lake. Heel-ya-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head round into the weather. Heel-ya-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to make a land. Wives are waiting on the pier heads, gazing seaward from the heavens. Pull her head around and we'll anchor in the sunset on Mega Lake. Heel-ya-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head round into the weather. Heel-ya-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to make a land. Ships return now, heavy laden, mothers holding, bairns are crying. They return though when the sun sets, they'll return to Mega Lake. Heel-ya-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head round into the weather. Heel-ya-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward his time. Ever seaward to see us home, boys, to make a land. Here you go, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head around into the weather. Here you go, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to make a land. Here you go, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Here you go, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to make a land. All right.
So you have 10 minutes or so to refresh yourselves and all that stuff. You people out there in Radio Land, as Chris told me he was going to say, I'm going to steal his line. You know where the bathroom is.
Yes. So we want to make it fairly short as much as we can because all those people might leave online and we don't want that.
Yeah, because they know where their bathroom is.
They know where
and
the
then there
bathroom
won't be a line. There probably won't be a line, right?
Yeah. All right.
You may purchase Whateverlys Brothers crappy merchandise back at the
Oh, yeah, it was very cool.
And okay. Oh, we're not back yet. Some audio. Audio's up.
And I see one in your blue box is donated, but it's not that good.
Oh, Dan.
The blue one
Oh,
is one.
yes, oscillating sprinklers.
Yeah, but it's not that
Instead
good.
of oscillating.
No, this would probably be the one.
It's kids.
I could do these like both for $3. Really? If you want.
You've been being summoned to the stage.
We are okay, everybody. We're coming back.
We are?
I'm just to set it right down for you.
Well, this song, oh wait, there's like a Visa card here on.
Oh, that's mine. What does say? There's not much in it.
Not,
Wow, that's nice.
not what I was expecting.
No. Thank you, Dan. I would have
Wow.
left it there. That's the thing.
Good job there. Nice and nice and nice.
That's a limbo.
That's really.
Oh shit, we're on video.
All right, let's see.
All right.
This is, oh, I see, this is like
Okay,
double secured.
Okay, be kind. We're back now. So don't do anything I wouldn't do. Okay. All right. So we're
Okay.
back.
We are, oh, that means I need to take
Yeah,
my
you
mask.
might take a mask
Is there
off.
room for my drink on your stand?
No, probably
No.
not. No.
Okay.
'Cause
Ah.
it's a balance issue more than anything else. So. While he's
Usually
figuring
is.
out that this is a new song for us. Dan has been
Newish.
newish. Well, we've only just started performing it because I had problems reading the music for this. It's done in standard hymn book mode when there's, the words, the lyrics basically stacked underneath each other, and then the parts.
So the sopranos get the first verse, and the
Yeah.
altos get the second verse, and the tenors get the third verse, the bass get the fourth verse.
I just cannot do that. Absolutely cannot. My eyes go all over the place.
You
It's-
just turn
it's a
your neck
train
this
wreck.
way and use one
You know.
eye for one and one eye for
So
the
I've
other.
memorized the melody, and now it's written out better. But Babylon is fallen. B flat, I believe.
And if anybody knows the soprano part, feel free. Hail the day so long expected, hail the year of full release. Zion's walls are now erected, and her watchmen publish peace. Through Shiloh's wide dominion, hear the trumpets loudly roar. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. Babylon is fallen to rise no more. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. Babylon is fallen to rise no more. All her merchants stand with wonder. What is this that comes to pass? Murmuring like the distant thunder, crying, oh, alas, alas. Swell the sound, ye kings and nobles, priests and people, rich and poor. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. Babylon is fallen to rise no more. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. Babylon is fallen to rise no more. Blow the trumpet in Mount Zion, Christ shall come the second time, ruling with a rod of iron, all who now as foes combine. Fable's garments we've rejected, and our fellowship is o'er. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. Babylon is fallen to rise no more. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. Babylon is fallen to rise no more.
There you go. And now for something completely different.
We can do that almost every time, every
Pretty
song.
much time.
Although this is a set of two.
This is a set of two. Yeah. All right.
What key is this thing in?
Yeah.
Oh, Mother D.
Mother D. Yeah.
You were doing it in G, that's what
Just go
confused
for
me.
it. Just you start, I'll follow.
Okay, that's right. I do the intro on this song. And you all sing along now. Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. Bye-bye my love, goodbye. Chunky. There goes my baby with someone new. She sure looks happy, I sure am blue. And there's a reason till he stepped in. Goodbye to romance that might have been. Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress, hello loneliness, I feel like I could die. Bye-bye my love, goodbye. I'm through with romance, I'm through with love, I'm through with counting the stars above. And there's a reason why I'm so free. My loving baby is through with me. Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, I think I could die. Bye-bye my love, goodbye. Bye-bye my love, goodbye. Bye-bye my love, goodbye. Okay, now this one here, you're lyrical, right? Okay. All right, just moving right along with the Everly Brothers.
Oh, well, you know what? Give me a sec.
What? You have a sec.
I forgot to tune, and I think I should.
He thinks he tuned.
It was sounding a little hinky there.
You only
for,
have 6 strings.
That means it won't take that long in theory.
That's the nice thing about a 12 string. If 1 or 2 of the strings are out of tune, there's at least 10 others that, you know. Or as Pete Seeger used to say, when you play a 12 string, you spend half your time tuning and the other half playing out of tune.
Probably. That harp, sitar,
Ooh,
whatever.
Hang on
Sitar.
a second. Now that we got.
Yeah, you got it. Right.
Oh, I see what happened.
Uh-huh. You tuned it. Is that
No, it had to do with capo use earlier in the evening.
that's better.
Okay. Don't want your love anymore. Don't want your kisses, that's for sure. I die each time I hear the sound. Here he comes, that's Kathy's clown. Well, I gotta stand tall. You know a man can't crawl. But when he sees you telling lies and he hears you passing by, he's not a man at all. Don't want your love anymore. Don't want your kisses, that's for sure. I die each time I hear the sound. Here he comes, that's Kathy's clown. Well, you see me shed a tear, and you know that it's sincere. Don't don't you think it's kind of sad that you're treating me so bad, or don't you even care? Don't want your love anymore. Don't want your kisses, that's for sure. I die each time I hear this sound. Here he comes, that's Captain's clown. Here he comes, that's Captain's clown. Here he comes, that's Captain's clown.
If you remember, we used to do that a cappella, and it's great with 3 parts. We decided, yeah, I think we need instruments for this one. Oh, right, I haven't pulled up the bass again.
Right, this is another one of those ones where we're both changing instruments.
Right, at least I'm faced the right way.
Yeah. Well, there was nowhere to put my instrument. I could have put them over there, and they would have kind of been in your space.
Yeah. So this was actually Rob's banjotar. And so
Played a perfectly good 6-string guitar for.
yeah, so Rob got yet another guitar,
Yeah, and I now own 2.
2 banjos.
Not 2. Not
So,
1, but 2
2.
6-string banjos.
And did you say there's a likelihood of another one?
Well, one was offered to me, but
Yeah.
by a guy.
Well, put a banjo in a car, So we were doing, what was that comment that Rob had on Fortnite of Doom? Oh, that's right, yeah. We were doing Fortnite of Doom, and Rob was watching, and I'm monitoring the comments, and he puts in the comments, I reported that banjo stolen.
And my answer was, in that case, you're getting both of them tomorrow. By the way, the other one, the big German one that I used to play, I've renamed it. It used to be named after my Aunt Betty, but it's now the Bismarck.
As long as that's not still a reference to your Aunt Betty.
No. I guess it's still probably, like subtitled Banjo Betty. All right, well, this song lots of you know. As a matter of fact, I know those 2 back there know it because I've sung it with them a whole bunches of times. With the prettier one doing the lead, but
It's not Wayne.
what?
It's not Wayne.
No. I thought you had that figured out already. We were 40 miles from Albany, forget it, I never shall. What a terrible time we had one night on the Erie Canal. Oh, the Erie was a-rising, and the gin was a-getting slow. And we scarcely think we'll get another drink till we get to Buffalo. Ho, ho, till we get to Buffalo. We were loaded down with barley, we were chock-up full of rye. And the captain, he looked down on me with a doggone wicked eye. Oh, the Erie was rising, and the gin was a-getting low. We scarcely think we'll get another drink till we get to Buffalo. Oh, oh, till we get to Buffalo. 20 miles out of Syracuse, the vessel struck a shoal. We'd like to all have foundered on a Chuckalackawanna coal. Oh, the Erie was rising, and the gin was getting low. We scarcely think we'll get another drink till we get to Buffalo. Oh, oh, till we get to Buffalo. The captain, he came out on deck with spyglass in his hand. The fog, it was so doggone thick that it couldn't spy the land. Oh, the Erie was a-rising, and the gin was a-getting low. We scarcely think we'll get another drink till we get to Buffalo. Ho, ho, till we get to Buffalo. The cook, she was a grand old gal. She wore a ragged dress. We hoisted her upon a pole as a signal of distress. Yoo-hoo! The Erie was a-rising, and the gin was a-getting low. We scarcely think we'll get another drink till we get to Buffalo, till we get to Buffalo. She hollered to the towman on the towpath treading dirt. He came aboard and stopped the hole with his old gray flannel shirt. Oh, the Uri was a-rising and the gin was a-getting low. We scarcely think we'll get another drink till we get to Buffalo, till we get to Buffalo. Well, the cook is in the police gazette, the crew is all in jail, and I'm the only son of a sea cook left to tell the tale of the Uri was a-rising and the gin was a-getting low. We scarcely think we'll get another drink till we get to Buffalo, till we get to Buffalo. Oh, but I really am doing banjo on this, even though it says G12, right?
Okay, that's correct.
I think so. Okay. Well, this is another song actually that relates to Wayne and Jean, because song I've been singing since, well, both of these songs really songs I've been singing since I was a kid. But this was we had the Fireside Book of Folk Songs up there right on the stand on the piano, and more often than not it was open to this song. It had that picture of Molly with her wheelbarrow kind of going through Dublin and all that. And what I didn't realize then is that actually the song is from Newcastle upon Tyne. Anyway, so years back, Wayne introduced me to some wonderful further verses on this song, and on further research, I found out that it was actually from a Prairie Home Companion done in San Francisco, and it's like a whole bunch of San Francisco-ish type verses. But I'm going to add just the final two for all of you scientists out there. Do I do that in that key? No, I don't. Yes, I do. By the way, this is your Halloween section here, because there's a ghost. In Dublin's fair city, where girls are so pretty, 'twas there that I first met sweet Molly Malone. She wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, and sure 'twas no wonder, for thus were her mother and father before they wheeled their wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She died of a fever, and no one could save her, and that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Now her ghost wheels her barrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, died back in August from Staphylococcus that she caught from a cockle in which germs had grown. Her coffin was narrow and fit her wheelbarrow, and we tenderly buried sweet Molly Malone. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels. Alive, alive, oh. Call me foolish or selfish, but I never eat shellfish, neither cockles nor mussels nor French escargot. Eating food, that's a folly if it's creepy and crawly, and I do not eat food that's alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, and I do not eat food that's alive, alive, oh.
Reminding of when I was a kid in the UK, we used to go get cockles, and cockles are little tiny things out of the mud and the sand. And when you put a pin in them to pull out the meat of the cockles. And so it grossed me out when I was a kid, but it was fun after a while. So.
Did you eat them right out of the shell, or did you cook them?
Yeah, and they were tasty too. Actually, there you go.
Well, around here, a cockle is
No.
actually,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
but,
tiny in the
but
UK.
there's huge ones out here.
Yeah. Well, like everything else, right?
Well, yeah. How-
Everything is bigger in Washington.
Everything.
That's what I grew up hearing from my father.
There we go. All right, so this is a change of pace, really.
This is the second song in a row that has a ghost in the last verse.
And actually, the next two are kind of a medley. We'll stop between them. So
Because they are actually two different songs.
two different songs, yes, but they pretty much the instrumentation and
Yeah.
the chords.
And the chorus and the whole
Pretty much the
mood
same,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, but
So-
anyway. And I found, this is another one that I found out was written during most of our lifespans, to sound like it was hundreds of years old. It's called She Moved Through the Fair.
What everybody wants to know is what happened when she moved through the fair, came out the other side.
She died.
There you go.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, don't leave the fair. Just keep partying.
Yep. It's not fair.
Yeah. And this is actually the first of two songs inspired by the singing of Sandy Denny.
Yes.
Okay. What else should I say? Oh, yeah. One word in this song in the first verse. Kine. And I think actually we used that. We did use that as a folky Inquisition question,
did.
didn't
Yes,
we?
we did. Yes.
So somebody
Yeah.
knows the answer to that.
There we go.
Oh, you know the answer?
Yes, cattle.
Cattle. Oh, that's right. You're the one who answered it.
I'm the one that answered.
There we go. No prize tonight. It's not.
Sorry.
No crappy merchandise.
You have to buy the crappy merchandise. Okay, go.
Yeah.
Yep.
My young love said to me, my mother won't mind, and my father won't slight you for your lack of kind. And she came close beside me, and this she did say, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day. She stepped away from me, and she moved through the fair, and far fondly I watched her move here and move there. Then she went her way homeward with one star awake, as the swan in the evening moves over the lake. And the people were saying, "You two were e'er wed, but one has a sorrow that never was said." And she smiled as she passed me with her goods and her gears, and that was the last that I saw, my dear. I dreamt it last night, my young love came in. So softly she entered, that her feet made no din. Then she came close beside me, and this she did say, "It will not be long, love, till our wedding day."
And now for something pretty much the same.
Yeah, but this one was written by Richard Farina.
Yeah.
And again, Reggie Garrett turned us on
yes.
to
Yeah.
Sandy Denny's version of this, which you should just, as soon as you get out of range of us, look it up on your phone or somewhere,
Yeah,
because
'cause
it's one of the most beautiful things ever
it's
put on
amazing.
any recording medium ever.
Yeah. And then then there's us.
Okay, well,
We'll
life
start-
is full of contrasts.
We'll just struggle along.
Okay,
The quiet joys of brotherhood.
to the tune of "Laggin' Love," which I guess also has words, but I don't know them.
Yeah.
I almost don't know these ones, so. As gentle tides go rolling by along the salt sea strand, the colors blend and roll as one, together in the sand, and often do the winds entwine to send their distant call, the quiet joys of brotherhood, and love is Lord of all. The oak and wheat together rise along the common ground. The mare and stag red flower, still have my heart in throe, the quiet joys of brotherhood, and love is Lord of all. But man has come to plow the tide. The oak lies on the ground. I hear their tires in the fields. They drive the stallion down. The roses bleed both night and dark. The winds do seldom cold. The running sands recall the time when love was Lord of all.
Oh, right, that one, that instrument.
Now we're into something completely different.
Oh, Lord, yes. Please do not try this at home.
We're trained amateurs.
I'd better quick check, which I didn't do before, silly me. I was too busy getting beer, and it's probably...
Well, this song is for all of you missing summer. Or in-tune mandolins. That's not that either.
That's not it, no.
It's none of those. It's none of those things.
I was going to say, wait a minute. No.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
That's not on the list tonight.
It will get back, especially using my that nice little guitar riff up the neck. You ready?
Yeah, I've been ready.
That's right. I'm the one that wasn't ready. Okay, I keep getting confused about that. Oh, when the sun beats down and heats the tar upon the roof, and the pavement's so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk down by the sea, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun under the boardwalk. People walking above under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love under the boardwalk. under the boardwalk. Out of the sun, under the boardwalk. We'll be having some fun under the boardwalk. People walking above under the boardwalk. We'll be falling in love under the boardwalk. Boardwalk. From the park you hear the happy sound of a carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs, French fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On the blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun under the boardwalk. People walking above under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love under the boardwalk. Boardwalk. We're doing time. Should we drop some?
Let's see here. Yeah, let's, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm thinking we'll probably drop that one and just finish with that. We talked about that. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Well, almost all of you heard us do Son of a Sailor, so just sort of use your memories and enjoy that if you can. We'll do it again some other time. All right.
I've got a version of like the last two songs that we did. We can call it The Quiet Joys of the Boardwalk.
That's our best stylistic careen. Oh, okay. Let's just do this song. And people know it, and we've done this here before. It's actually on our long-playing, short-selling CD. Live Take 3.
Live Take 3, and actually Live Take 4 is in the mastering process right now.
Yeah.
Live Take 4 was recorded at the Wanda Fuca Festival about 2-3 years ago, and it's an entire album of just a cappella for the three of us. Yeah, and so that's literally in my mastering project right now. So yeah, Live Take 4. What's the name of what's the title again?
Oh, Choir Straits. Boy, I've been
He made it up. Snot hits him, not me.
I've been hoping for that for ever since I thought that up. Okay, thank you. I feel gratified now. Now we can give it a real name. No.
Okay, shall we?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, that one.
That one.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know why.
We're gonna do the same song
Yeah, we are.
at the same time.
I know.
Okay. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff and brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lives by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lives by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail. Jackie kept a lookout perch on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow whene'er they came. Pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff roared out his name. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Here comes the sad part. Dragons live forever. Not so, little boys. Painted strings and dragons' wings give way to other toys. One great day it happened. Little Jackie came no more. Of that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. His head was bent in sorrow. Green scales fell like rain, and Puff no longer went to play along that cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave. So Puff, that mighty dragon, simply crept into his cave. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lives by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Harmonies. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lives by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Harmonies. But miracles still happen. Puff did not stay alone, for Jackie's grown and married and has children of his own. One spring bright with promise came a knock on Puff's front door, and Puff, that joyful dragon, went back out to play once more. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, still lives by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Harmonies. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, still lives by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Harmonies.
Yeah. Well, this one. So, what are you doing?
Messing with my cuticles.
Okay. Well,
Okay, this next song was written by John Sparrow, J.W. Sparrow. It's one of my favorite love songs.
oh, such a tender moment there.
Glad you got the podcast forever.
So the Whateverlys brothers did this song at my wedding, and I sang the song with John at his wedding. So it hasn't kind of hit the wedding circuit yet, though, for some reason. I don't know. You could be your own judge on this one. It's called Deep Green Sea. I don't want to be like a falling star. Just let me be wherever you are, like a candle in the window that burns for you. Let the light shine through. There's no need for me to be the deep green sea. Just let me be like a sweet cup of tea, cinnamon and honey upon your tongue. Let the sea roll on. I don't want to be your lost soulmate, never being found till it's much too late. Alive in the now, no time to kill. Let the soul know what it will. There's no need for me to be the deep green sea. Just let me be like a sweet cup of tea, cinnamon and honey upon your tongue. Let the sea roll on. I don't need to make your whole earth move. Let me be the one with nothing to prove, around and around in an endless beginning. Let the world keep spinning. There's no need for me to be the deep green sea. Just let me be like a sweet cup of tea, cinnamon and honey upon your tongue. Let the sea roll on. I don't want to be like a bird in the storm, hidden in your heart where it's safe and warm, waiting there to fly with the light of dawn. Let the storm blow on. There's no need for me to be the deep green sea. Just let me be like a sweet cup of tea, cinnamon and honey upon your tongue. Let the sea roll on. I don't want to be like the midnight train, riding through the night in the cold and the rain. I just want to hear your softest sigh, and let that train roll by. There's no need for me to be the deep green sea. Just let me be like a sweet cup of tea, cinnamon and honey upon your tongue. Let the sea roll on.
Well, we have a couple more for you. And, right.
I guess I should put it.
You might want to put your guitar down. These,
Even though I'm going to pick it up back for the next song. Okay. Okay, stay.
oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm missing. Yeah, we'll just.
Well, this song was written by Gene Ritchie, but I was inspired by the singing of our late friend Teresa Morgan on this one. And this is a simple but rich song, I think is kind of just basically how I would describe it. And if you give me an A, I'll sing it.
Oh, right. A.
Gotta go to Canada.
What was that?
A.
Sorry. It went, that's,
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It says E here. You know that, right?
yep. Thank you. I needed that. Okay. My Lord, he said unto me, do you like my garden so fair? You may live in this garden if you keep the grasses green, and I'll return in the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. This earth is the garden of my Lord, and he walks in his garden in the cool of the day. Then my Lord, he said unto me, do you like my garden so pure? You may live in this garden if you keep the waters clean, and I'll return in the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. This earth is a garden, the garden of my Lord. And he walks in his garden in the cool of the day. Then my Lord, he said unto me, do you like my pastures so green? You may live in this garden if you will feed my lambs, and I'll return in the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. This earth is a garden, the garden of my Lord. And he walks in his garden in the cool of the day. Then my Lord, he said unto me, do you like my garden so free? You may live in this garden if you keep the people free, and I'll return in the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. This earth is a garden, the garden of my Lord. And he walks in his garden in the cool of the day.
Well, this has been a joy and a pleasure. It really has. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Sarah.
And thank you, Sarah. And all you folks online, thank you for being here as well. And remember, there's still time to donate to this wonderful place. And please do. We would be
Please
honored
do.
if you would.
It's wonderful to be back here and to know that we can keep this place open and
Yeah.
a community resource for all kinds of folks. One
Yeah.
time when I was in here buying a book while Sally was getting physically adjusted,
Not at the same time, right?
The French folks, yeah, no, she was doing that over at the physical therapist.
Okay, just making
Around the corner and up the street.
Thank you for clarifying.
This was not happening on the new table over there, yeah. Anyway, but the French folks were there, all speaking French, and
Whoa.
they were speaking it really fast, so I couldn't understand. I took 5 years of elementary school French, and we had new kids each year, so we kind of started at the beginning every year.
Yeah. I took 13 years of French when I was growing up because it was mandatory in the UK. I don't know why. But
You might move to Canada.
that's true. I hadn't thought about that. But in the end, I actually, in my school, we went to boarding school, I actually won the French prize because my accent was good. I can't remember a damn thing. Not a thing. Not a thing. Oh, except bière, s'il vous plaît. You know. That means beer, please.
Survival skills.
I learned that. Okay, well, you know this one. Sing along, please.
One bright morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when Like a bird from these prison walls I'll fly. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Oh, how happy I'll be when we meet. I'll fly away. No more cold iron shackles on my feet. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to a land where joys never end. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Why don't we do the yeah, we'll please drive safe when you get home. Drive safe when you get home. That doesn't work. Please drive on your way to go home, and we will leave you with this
Drive
final
safely.
thought. Yes, drive safely. And we will leave you with this final thought.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds if we're together? Just sing a song and bring that sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
Good night, everybody. Thank you very much indeed. Yes. Dan Roberts.
Chris Glanister.
Yeah. Thanks very
And the
much.
third brother.
Aha. Yes. Perfect. All right.
No, actually, if you look right there, that's the 12th man right there. Because he was the 12th person to sign up, 12th man to sign up.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for coming.